Hello there. Won't be the longest of videos, but we're going to take a wee look at the American Super Nintendo box games we've got in the shop. Not as many as I would like, but some decent ones in here, so we'll have a wee look through. These are, in the UK obviously, I find these quite difficult to get a hold of, the American ones. The good thing is they're obviously full screen, 60Hz, and all in English. The bad thing is usually they're more expensive because of this. So, let's have a wee look. So, Super Double Dragon. We have Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Super Star Wars, I think we've got a few of these in here. We have the Super Game Boy cartridge add-on. Obviously this, in theory, has to go into an American SNES, but it'll play any region Game Boy on that console. We have Super WrestleMania with the late great Hulk Hogan on it. No matter what you think of him as a person, he didn't do wrestling any harm, that's for sure. Crash Test Dummies, back when everything just got turned into a platform game. Battle Cars, looks fairly decent. Lemmings, which is obviously a bit of a classic, ideally needs a mouse to be good. Worst cover in history. We did play Needs Banjo, and there's a slight hint of a spaceship up there, but it's a really nice shoot 'em up. Really nice. A really nice copy of WrestleMania. The last one was not as nice. NHL PA Hockey 93. Best basketball game ever made, in my opinion. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. It's just brilliant. King of the Monsters, one of the Neo Geo conversions, like a more modern version of Rampage that was out a long time ago. NCAA Basketball, Race Driving, which was awful, early 3D driving game. Right, Pushover, a wee platform puzzle game. We have another Race Driving. Can't think why nobody'd want to buy that. We've got Home Alone. This one's quite beat up, unfortunately. Back THQ, they could not make a good game to save their life back in the day. Wings, ASSI Wings 2, sorry. The original Wings on the Amiga was a classic. Never played this one. NFL Quarterback Club, this one's still sealed. We have Championship Soccer 94, which you may well know better as Sensible Soccer. Quite uncommon because no one in America back then gave a toss about soccer. We have Paperboy 2, I'm sure you know that one. Art of Fighting, which again one of the Neo Geo conversions that, you know, wasn't a great conversion, it wasn't a great game in the first place. Stunt Race FX from Argonaut, this one had a nice Super FX chip in it, so the SNES could do 3D graphics, pretty cool. Absolute banger here, Castlevania 4. Arguably my favourite in the series, but that's because I don't like change. Cybernator, this was Assault Suits Vulcan, wasn't it, in Japan, really nice game. Desert Strike, excellent game. Mega Drive version's better though. We've got Pebble Beach Golf Links. Another Super Star Wars. There's a classic Shadowrun, which is a really good kind of steampunk RPG game. Really nice. Mega Man X, unfortunately no instructions with this one. Jimmy Connor's Tennis, it was okay, not as good as Super Tennis. One of the launch titles, and yeah, it was a while before this one was beaten, really nice. ActRaiser, which was some game, really amazing soundtrack. Platform games were amazing. Remember playing it on Japanese import when it first came out, and I could not understand the RPG kind of bit of it. But yeah, phenomenal. Another Lemmings, another classic Contra 3, ridiculously good game. Gunforce from Irem, it's basically the same people who've been on to make Metal Slug, so you can probably guess what kind of game that is. I'll leave that out there. Actually, which was a beautiful shoot 'em up from Konami, back when they made good games. We have Bonkers from Capcom, nice platform game. World Heroes 2, another Neo Geo conversion. Bubsy the Bobcat, which was god awful. Super Bomberman 2, which was awesome. Kind of beat ganging up on your friends. Pilot Wings, I'm in the minority that just could not get on many of the Pilot Wings games, but everyone else seems to think they're fantastic. Got another Bubsy. Magic Sword, nice platform hack and slash from Capcom. We have NFL Quarterback Club. Old Nigel Mansell made it over to America for Nigel Mansell World Championship Racing. Mickey Mouse Magical Quest, beautiful game. Another really nice one here, Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures. Another Paperboy 2. Wanderers from East 3. Nice RPG. Star Trek The Next Generation, Futures Past. Another Star Wars. Super Black Bass Pro Fishing game. We have Super Street Fighter 2 with artwork that is terrible compared to the Japanese one, but yeah, great game obviously. Speaking of great games, here's Super Mario Kart. Sentimentally, still my favourite in the series. I would grudgingly have to admit that 8 is a better game. Just don't talk about the N64 one. We have Super Putty, not a bad little platform game. Run Saber, which looks interesting, is really expensive. Randomly this one's got UK instructions in it, even though it's an American game. But yeah, it looks like a nice Castlevania type thing. Illusion of Gaia, nice RPG here. Got another Super Street Fighter, we've got another Bubsy the Bobcat, and we have another contender for worst cover art ever. We have Rival Tough, which, yeah, this was Rushing Beat, wasn't it, in Japan? A nice Final Fight type game, but yeah, that is garbage. Anyway, that's a limited look, well, a look at our limited selection of American box SNES carts. As always, thank you for your time and have a good one.